Welcome! Today's video, I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga class. So today we're going to be focusing on opening up the heart and opening up the hips. So if you have a yoga mat, go ahead and find some time to grab it. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. And if you would like to have any props, blankets, blocks, or anything of that sort, just to offer modifications to your practice, you can grab those as well. Once you have everything set up, we'll start in a comfortable seat. And lift the spine long. So feel the crown of the head lifting towards the sky. Chin is slightly tucked so the back of the neck is long. And the tailbone is rooting down towards the ground. Let's take palms face up on the thighs to start. And just begin to tune into your breath. Before changing anything, let's start our practice by noticing how we're showing up. Notice the length of your breath. And notice where in the body your breath resides. Notice any thoughts or any emotions that you may be feeling or thinking in this moment. And notice how you feel in your body today. Now that you've dropped into awareness of self, begin to deepen your breath as we drop into the present. Inhaling deep through the nose, filling the body with the breath. Exhaling out of the nose, completely emptying the lungs. Every inhale and exhale growing a little longer than the one that came before. And imagine your breath like an ocean wave. As you inhale and that wave rises, there's no pauses. It completely rises to its peak and then gently, without pause, relaxes back down. So if you notice at any point you're holding the breath, release those pauses and invite that wave-like fluidity. As you draw more present with the breath, draw your awareness into your heart space. Allow the energy of the breath to expand in your heart. With every inhale, feel your heart grow. With every exhale, your heart releases anything that no longer serves. And imagine as you expand and release in your heart that there appears a green glowing light. This light illuminating from the center of your chest brightens with every breath. And allow that green glowing light to expand, encompassing your heart, your chest, your shoulders. Allow that light to expand down to your arms, encompass your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, and then opening into your hands and fingertips. Inviting in this beautiful green glow into your heart. Allow it to extend through your arms, through your fingertips, and touch every point around you. And as we move through practice today, keep in tune with this green glow. Allow it to bring more warmth into your practice, into your heart, into your movements. On your next inhale, allow the eyes to open, and we'll sweep the arms out and up, reaching up towards the sky. Keeping the gaze forward, allow the shoulders to relax down the back, reaching through the fingertips, belly button hugging in towards the spine to engage your core. As you exhale, both hands flip to face out and away from each other, palms facing out. Then flex in the wrists as you press through the palms of the hands out and down, feeling the stretch along your arms. Inhale, sweep the palms up, reach out and up. Exhale, flip the palms away from each other, flex the wrist, push through the palms, straight arms reaching out and down. Inhale, sweeps out and up, palms face up. Exhale, flip, drawing out and down. This time, as the hands draw down, draw the fingertips back behind you. Tenting the fingers so the palm of the hand is up, the fingers are rooted. Roll the shoulders away from your heart. Lift through the heart space, but keep the core engaged so you're not curving from your low back, but really lifting from your heart. And then maybe allow the head to fall back, exposing the throat. Breathe into your heart space. Every inhale, feel a little more opening here. Every exhale, you relax deeper into the stretch. And then slowly we'll walk the hands forward, drawing the chin back down. Walk the hands all the way forward in front of you, coming into a forward fold. In this forward fold, breathe into the back door of your heart. Feel the back of your heart expanding and opening. With every inhale, you feel more space in your heart, and with every exhale, your heart surrenders a little more towards the earth. And then slowly walk the hands back. Let's switch so your opposite ankle is in front. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, reach towards the sky. Shoulders relax down the back, feeling the energy through the arms, engaging your core and rooting through your sits bones. Flip the palms out and away from each other, flex through the wrists, press through the palms out and down. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, flip out and down, pressing through the palms. Inhale, out and up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, drawing out and down. Once more, let's take the fingers back behind you. Roll the shoulders away from the heart and down the back. Lift through your heart, keep your core engaged, belly button towards the spine, and then maybe allow the head to float back. Every inhale expanding and opening, creating space in the front of your heart and throat. Exhales, relaxing into this space. And slowly we'll walk the hands forward, coming back into that forward fold. Breathing into the back of your heart, feeling the expansion, the opening. And breathing into your hips. With every breath, relaxing a little more. And then slowly walk the hands back. Let's inhale, reach the arms out and up. This time only flip the left palm out, taking the left palm to the ground. Walk the finger out so you're leaning, then plant that palm. Reach through the fingertips of your right arm up and over. So really try to lift through your right side rib cage. Feel that right side rib cage lift up towards the sky. The core is strong, belly button engaged, and then roll that right shoulder down the back. Maybe a slight twist so the heart opens up towards the sky. And inhale, coming back up through center, reaching tall. Exhale, flip the right palm out, taking it to the ground, walk it out, plant that palm, reach up and over with the left fingertips. Roll the shoulders away from the heart, maybe slightly twisting up towards the sky, but lifting through that left armpit and left rib cage. Breathe into that space. Inhale, come back up, reaching towards the sky. Let's do one more time each side. Flip the left palm out, reach up and over on your exhale. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale, up through center. Then we'll take the hands down in front of the shins, roll up over onto your hands and knees, finding tabletop. In your tabletop, the hands are directly beneath the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips, tops of the feet are planted onto the ground. So press down into the earth with every point that you're in contact with it. Really feel the lift here. Engage the core, feel the tailbone drawing straight back behind you and gaze down between your hands. Feel the length in your spine as you breathe. Then on your inhale, starting from the tailbone, start to lift the tailbone towards the sky, dropping the belly button down towards the earth. Open up the heart towards the ground, roll the shoulders down the back, and lift the gaze, taking cow. Exhale, we'll start from the tailbone. Draw the tailbone down and under. Lift the belly button up towards the sky. Draw the shoulders down and forward and tuck the chin towards the chest. Inhale, starting from the tailbone, rising and lowering the belly, lowering the heart, opening up, lifting the head. Exhale, start from the tailbone, tucking the tailbone, lift belly button towards the sky, shoulders draw down, chin to chest. Continuing this motion, every inhale, you drop down into cow, starting from the tailbone like a wave. And every exhale, tucking the tailbone under, and then slowly waving forward into cat. Deepen your inhales and exhales. Focus on the opening. Focus on the slow movement opening up into your spine. And come back into that green glow. Maybe close the eyes as you move through these cat-cows and envision with your breath that green glow returning to your heart.
After your next cat, return back to your neutral tabletop. Feel your core engage, walk your hands forward slightly, and then lead with the hips up and back, finding your down dog. Pressing all 10 fingers down and away into your mat or into the ground, sinking the heels towards the earth, tailbone up towards the sky, and inner thighs are spiraling towards the space behind you. Step your left foot next to your right, and on your next inhale, let's lift that right leg up and back. And as you lift the leg, stack that right hip over the left, so you're opening up the hips towards your right. But at the same time, drop that right shoulder down so the shoulders are squared towards the earth. Allow that right knee to bend, the foot to hang, lift that knee as high as you can get it to go.
And then exhale, drawing it all the way forward, coming into your lunge. Drop that left knee down onto the ground and inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Lifting up towards the sky, sinking the hips towards that front heel. If you feel the tilting in your hips, draw in and up with the core. So draw everything strong here, and then from that engagement, sink a little lower, feeling the stretch in your hip flexor. As you exhale, take the fingertips to the ground, flex your front foot. So only straighten as much as the body allows with keeping length in the spine. So as soon as that tailbone starts to round, you've gone too far. So bend into the knee, reach forward with the heart, roll the shoulders away from the heart as you reach your heart towards your toes. Inhale, let's come back forward. Deep bend into the front knee, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, taking it back. Fingers to the earth, straighten into your front leg, flex your front foot. Let's take one more movement forward and back. Inhale, fingers towards the sky, sink the hips. Exhale, sink it back. On your inhale, bend into your front knee. We'll square the hands on opposite sides of that front foot. Lift your back knee off the ground and step that left foot forward. So forward folding here, bend into one knee and then the other. Relax the head, shake it yes, shake it no. Take a slight bend into both knees so the chest can relax onto the thighs. Deeper bend if your chest isn't relaxing there. And then grab onto opposite elbows, hang the head heavy, and sway from side to side. Coming back to neutral. Take the fingertips to the ground. Feet are hip distance apart or 2 fist distance to measure. Take a half lift, so fingertips on the ground, or if that's too far, taking them to the thighs or the shins. Roll the shoulders away from the heart. Reach the heart forward and take the gaze down so the back of the neck is long. Exhale, release down to your forward fold. Let's inhale, deep bend into the knees. Tuck the tailbone under as you slowly roll one vertebrae at a time, coming to standing. As you find your way there, head lifts, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. This time looking up between the hands, but keep the belly button towards the spine. Exhale, hands draw to the heart, gazes forward. Inhale, sweeps out and up. Lifting the gaze, heart opens. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, out and up once more, reaching towards the sky. This time, reach your palms away from each other, just like we did when we were sitting. Press through the palms out and down. Then interlacing fingers behind you or opposite elbows if the fingers are too much, keeping the palms facing towards each other. Roll the shoulders away from your heart. Lift the heart towards the sky. Maybe lift the chin. Keep the core strong as you draw the knuckles or elbows towards the ground and lift through your heart space. As you exhale, release the grip of your hands or elbows. Slowly forward fold as you bend into the knees. Draw the hands down the outsides of the legs to your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Taking hands to shins, thighs, or the earth. Exhale, plant the hands, big step back with your right foot. Lower the right knee onto the ground. And inhale, sweep the arms forward and up.
Become aware of the length in your low back, and if you feel any crunching here, just as before, engage into your core and scissor the thighs. So draw that left thigh back towards the right and the right back towards the front, and feel the lift up out of that as you reach towards the sky with your fingertips.
Exhale, take the fingertips to the ground, straighten into your front leg, half split.
Think about lengthening through the spine. So take a bend into that left knee if you need to. Tilt the tailbone up and back behind you. Flex into that left foot and reach your heart towards your toes.
Inhale, coming forward and up, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, forward and up, reaching fingertips high. Roll those shoulders away from the back. Maybe look up this time. And exhale, take the hands to the ground. Lift the back knee up. Plant through the ball of your back foot. Plant through your hands and lift that left leg all the way up and back. Three-legged dog, and then open up the hip. So hips are open towards the left. Bend into your left knee. Allow the foot to hang. Drop your left shoulder down towards the ground. Press down and away through your fingertips as you lift as much as you can through that left knee towards the sky. And then exhale, take it down into down dog. Pedal it out. And then drop the knees down onto the ground. And we'll sit back onto your heels. Surrender one hip to the ground, swing the feet around in front of you. Scoot your seat towards the center of your mat and we'll come laying down onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side, feel the gentle massage on your low back. And keeping your left knee bent, plant the foot onto the ground, and we'll take your right ankle on top of your left thigh above the knee. Flex into your right foot, so we're creating this figure four stretch. Draw your knee as far forward towards the front of your mat as you can to start to feel that opening. And then if it's available to you, draw that left knee in towards the chest. Either grab onto the back of the hamstring with both hands or grab onto the front of the knee. So your right hand goes in between that hole you created and the left hand is on the outside of the leg. Keep flexing your right foot. If your tailbone curls up off of the mat, then come out of it slightly. Maybe bring your foot back down onto the ground or a block so that you can focus more on opening the hip from opening that right knee. And then slowly release the left foot down. Release the right foot from the left knee, and we'll switch sides. So take that left ankle, cross it on top of your right thigh. Before drawing the knee into the chest, think about opening that left knee. Feel that space in your hip flexor as you draw the knee towards the front edge of your mat. Keeping the foot flexed, begin to draw that right leg in if the body allows. This time the left hand is between the hole you created and the right hand on the outside of the right leg. Grabbing the back of the hamstring or the shin, drawing that knee in, but keeping your sacrum and the low back rooting down onto the ground. Keep drawing that left knee away from you. And then slowly release. Let's take both hands down by your sides. So glue them as tight to your sides as you can. And then your feet are going to be hip distance apart. So right beneath your hip bones, and walk your feet as close to your seat as you can get them to go. Maybe you can tickle your heels with your fingertips. Roll the shoulders away from the heart. And then on your inhale, root through the feet to lift the hips towards the sky. If you feel any pinching in your low back, come down out of it a little bit. Focus on pressing down through your heels, engaging into your glutes and lifting up, but drawing your tailbone down between your knees. And roll the shoulders under your heart, and maybe you can interlace the fingers there. If you have the fingers interlaced, focus on reaching the knuckles towards your heels. Think about lifting your heart up towards the sky and towards your chin. Opening up into the heart space. Breathe here for just a few breaths. And then slowly release. Keeping the feet on the ground. Walk the feet a little further away from your seat and walk them towards the outer edges of your mat. Take the arms out into a T and drop the knees from right to left. Coming back to center. We'll do one last move, and this is just to release any tension you may be feeling in the low back if you feel any after that stretch. So think about coming into a tabletop, but you're upside down. So lift the knees above the hips, 90-degree bend into the knees, flex your feet. You're going to take the palms or heels of your hands onto your thighs, just above the knees. Focus on pressing as hard as you can into your thighs, but at the same time, try to draw your legs in towards your body. You'll feel the core start to fire up, maybe a little bit of shaking, and then release that. Let's do it one more time. So press as hard as you can away into your legs as you draw the legs in towards your body. And then slowly release. Taking the feet back down onto the ground. Let's rock the knees from right to left. And then rolling onto one side, right or left, whichever feels best for you today. We'll slowly press our way back up into a comfortable seat. Drawing the hands face up on the thighs. Take a moment to return back to your breath. Returning to that beautiful green glow in the center of your chest. Deepening your inhales and exhales. As you move forward into your day, allow yourself to move from this green radiant glow meeting the world with more compassion and understanding, meeting the world with a renewed sense of softness. As you move through your day, allow this green glow to expand, touch, and affect everyone you meet. And I wish for you this deep sense of compassion and for it to follow you on your journey wherever it may lead. Let's take a few deep breaths to close with sighs. But with the sighs, I want you to focus on the vowel sound, ah. Ah is the sound or the vowel sound of the heart, allowing you to soften there. So deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Ah. Inhale. Ah. One last one. Inhale. Ah. Taking the hands to the heart. I thank you so much for joining me today through this practice. The light in me, the compassion in me honors the light, the compassion, and the heart in you. I hope you take this compassion with you through the rest of your days. Namaste.